Good morning, students. My name is Dr. Angela Abba. I am your facilitator for the course Principles of Family Living. The Principles of Family Living. PED 120. PED 120. We are here today to talk about the principles of family living, PED 120. My name is Dr. Angela Abba. We ought to have started this course a long time, but there was a little error on the site. That's why we are starting it all over today. And we have to be fast so that we can make up for the time spent. Today is Tuesday. By this Tuesday, 10 to 11 a.m., that's when we shall be having this course. And of course, every Saturday, 9 to 10 a.m. 9 to 10 a.m. This course, like I said before, is a 2-unit course. It has 4 modules and 13 units. The presentation is already on the website. The presentation is already on the site. Our topic for today is the meaning of family and family life cycle. We're going to be talking about the meaning of the family and the family life cycle. The family is said to be the building block of every society. Remove the family, there will be no society. Without a family, there is no society. By definition, the family is said to be a group of persons united by ties of bond. It's really a group of persons related together by marriage or by blood or adoption. A group of persons related together by marriage, blood, or adoption. Today, we are expecting that by the end of this lesson, the students who have been able to, will be able to give a sound definition of family. Provide a sound definition of family. We'll be able to trace family relationship, their family relationship, and also we'll be able to identify the roles of each member of the family. They are also expected to mention the stages of family life cycle. These are expectations for the topic by the time we are through with this lesson. Of course, you have heard, you have seen a family. All of you came out from a family. Family is said to be characterized by common residence. Said to characterize by common residence. They share economic cooperation. They share the same culture. Every family shares the same culture and they coexist with one another. They coexist with one another. What does it mean to say that a family is a building block of any society? It is made up of individuals who play different roles. They play specific roles to uphold the home. And the community, here today, the school you talk about today, the government, the church, It is all members of family that make up these things. It's all members of family that make up the community, the school, the government, and the church. These individuals that make up the family, we have said, have their different goals and aspirations. In fact, it is said to be a training ground. The family is said to be a training ground. One will ask why. The family is characterized. In fact, the family, in the family, the character is built. It is in a family that characters are molded. So, I will be asking you these questions. Why is the family the basic social unit of the society? How is it? How do we say that families produce stable societies and vice versa? What does it mean to say that members of a family are interdependent? I would like us to look at these questions by the time we finish this lesson, so that you go home and discuss this with you. Discuss this question. Why is a family said to be the building block of a society? How are members of every family interdependent? I'd like you to produce the answers in our next class. We discuss it, we interact on it. Good. We also have types of families. Types of family. There are at least 4 types of family in Nigeria today. We have the nuclear family. We have the monogamous type of family. We also have the polygamous type of family. And we have the extended family. 4 types we have in Nigeria: the nuclear family, the monogamous family, the polygamous, and the extended type of family. Now, if we say that an individual does not make up a family, do you agree with that? An individual cannot make up a family. Of course, one will say, yes or no. What is your reason? Can you explain? Now, mention different members of a family. What are the makeups of a family? Okay, I'll expect you to also discuss that with your friends. At any rate, we have the father, the mother, and the children, whether blood children or adopted. They are the members of a family. Remember that my name is Dr. Angela Abba. We are still waiting for the students to join this class. We have sent email to students. We have WhatsApp them. I have also called students personally who indicated that they do this course. I'm wondering why they have not come up. Well, let me hope that before the end of the lesson, they will join. But in the meantime, we are still talking about the family and family living. Okay, now we're going to talk about the family life cycle. Family life cycle. Family life cycle is said to be continuous. It is said to be continuous because it runs in stages. It runs in stages. The first stage of the family life cycle is the beginning life stage. Beginning life stage. The beginning life stage. We also have the expanding family stage. The expanding family stage in the family life cycle. We have the contrasting life stage, the contrasting family stage, the contrasting family stage. These are the three stages seen in the family life cycle. Family life cycle is said to be continuous. Said to be continuous because you have the beginning life stage, you have the expanding life stage, and of course, you have the contrasting family stage. We may explain them one after the other. The beginning life stage is that period when, after a young man must have gotten married to a young woman, they form a home, they begin to run their life as a family, and they are now expecting, by God's grace, a child. That is, by that time, they are expecting a child, is what is called the beginning life stage. A new life is coming up and going to a different stage in that family life cycle. A mother will begin to feel that something different is coming up. The couple may begin to plan. They will have to begin to plan, begin to shop for a new baby that is coming, begin to arrange the house to receive the new baby. They will be counting down from the time the baby is conceived till the time the baby is comfort. Maybe they don't have a home that may accommodate the next person. They may think of moving to a bigger house. They may think of moving to a bigger house, buying baby cots, shopping for the things that the baby will use, the nappy, the diaper, the clothes for the new baby, and they make their home beautiful, expecting the baby. That is the beginning of the new life stage, the beginning of life stage, beginning life stage. And when they are prepared for it, they will receive the baby when the baby is born. And after that stage, and what follows, the next stage will be the expanding life stage. The expanding life stage. This is a time when all their children have come, and maybe the number of children they expect to have, if by God's grace they have the number they expected, and they say, well, no, we can't have any more. And these ones, let's try to bring them up. They put them they are in school from primary, nursery, primary, secondary, to the tertiary institution. And as they enter the institution, when they graduate, they will come out. And at that point, when they want to move out of the house and get their own family, that is the time we are saying that the family is expanding. That is the next stage. The family is expanding. That's the expanding family stage. And after they have moved out, maybe a family has 2, 3, 4 children, and they have all expanded, moved to their own different houses, to their different homes. the family will face another stage of life. And that is the stage we call the contrasting family stage. The contrasting family stage. That one is another topic for another day. While we are still waiting for students to join us, I still remain your facilitator, Dr. Angela Abba. Dr. Angela Abba, taking the course PED 120, which is the Principles of Family Living. And of course, the topic we have been talking about today is the meaning of family and family life cycle. Meaning of family and family life cycle. And of course, it's intended that by the end of this lesson, like I said earlier, that the students will have been able to grasp with the sound definition of the word family. Family, what is a family? We also expect that by the end of this class, the students who have been able to trace their family relationship, trace the family relationship. And the family life cycle. The students will also be able to identify the roles of each member of the family. What are the roles of the father? What are the roles of the mother in the family? And what are the roles of the children in the family? Because the family is not an entity. It is a unit, the smallest unit in a society. And each member of every family plays specific and unique role. Specific and unique role. The father is there to do his own bit of responsibility. The mother is there to carry out her own responsibility. And of course, the children are also there to carry out their responsibility. We expect our students to identify these roles, the roles of the father, the roles of the mother, the roles of the children. It is also expected that by the end of this class, the student will also be able to mention the stages of the family, stages of the family life cycle, the stages of the family life cycle. I remain your facilitator, Dr. Angela Abba. Our time is fast spent. I wish to welcome one of our students who have joined the lesson. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the lesson. I'm sure you will enjoy it. By the time you finish with the lesson, you also invite others to join you. We ought to have started this long ago, but because there was a little error in the placement of the course on our e-learning board, and that's why the thing has just been updated. So I have said that we are going to be as fast as possible to be able to make up for the time lost. And how do we do that? Not to worry, we're going to do that by taking this course twice in a week, twice every week. On Tuesdays, well, we shall be doing it like this time by 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Tuesday. And on Saturdays, we're also going to be doing the course from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. That will help us to cover up the ground we have lost. So you have really not lost anything. I am here to facilitate the course for you. I'm here to move the course forward for you. I am here to give you what is required as far as this course is concerned. PED 120, the principles of family living. I have earlier said that the principle means rules, facts, and the truth about living together in a family. People enter the family without knowing anything about it. So this is a good time for us to learn more about living together in a family. And the topic we have been talking since 10 o'clock is the meaning of the family. We've been looking at the meaning of the family and family life cycle. Family life cycle. For the benefit of doubt, I have said that the course is a 2-unit course made up of 4 modules. If you have the material, you take a look at it. I know you're a new student. The course is PED 120.
But at least one person was able to.
So the title is Principles of Family Living, Rules, Truths, Facts about living together in a family. I said that the course is a 2-credit unit made up of 4 modules, and the 4 modules has 13 units. And as a new student, you are expected to go around this course before you are able to write it in the exam. And remember that the exam will be on system, on computer. It is computer based. You're welcome to the class. We are almost rounding up the class. I believe that by our next lesson, other students will be able to join so that they can enjoy the class with us and enjoy the course. It's a very sweet course. Very sweet course. I'm sure by now the students that have joined will be able to have achieved the intended learning outcome for this course. We haven't been achieved, we must have achieved it. My name remains Dr. Angela Abba. I would like to end the lesson. I'd like to encourage you to keep coming. We shall see next Saturday by 9 a.m.